talk to you about the karmic balance, the invisible interest that we are all paying every day. And by the end of this session, you'll learn how to clear it very fast. Now, have you noticed that there are certain patterns which keep on repeating themselves in your life? You change your job and the same type of boss shows up somewhere. You change a relationship, and in the new relationship also the same things happen, the same arguments happen. You change your city, you change your routines, even your mindset, and still there is this weird feeling like something is going on, happening again and again. And I'm telling you something, it's got nothing to do with your luck. It is not the people who are a problem. It is something invisible and very, very powerful. Old people used to say, na, ye to mere karma hai. This is what I call as a karmic interest. It's nothing esoteric about it. You may not see it, but you and I are paying it every day. You know how we are paying it? With stress. We are paying it with overthinking. We are paying it with low energy. Or we are paying it with very, very emotional heaviness in our heart. And I'm going to show it to you today, how to clear it in 5 steps. Okay, so you hang in there with me. I'm going to give you a little later 3 minutes nightly practice. If you do this practice every day, it will change your life. And you will see the change happening in 7 days. Alright, ready? So let's understand this. Let's make this karmic debt or karmic balance very, very simple. Now forget this mystical image that we have, okay? Putting very simply, there is a cause and there is an effect. There is a cause and there is an effect, not only in the world, but inside your mind also, inside your relationships also, inside everything that you do, inside your connect with money, abundance, love, everything. So what is karmic debt or karmic balance? It is the alignment between your intention, your actions, and your integrity. So let me repeat that. What is karmic balance? Believe me, if you don't have it, you're in trouble. So karmic balance is the alignment between your intention, your actions, and your integrity. And when your intentions and actions match with each other, life feels light. If they don't meet, if they don't match, life feels very, very heavy. And here is the truth, people don't like to hear it, you know. Heavy does not mean that you're a bad person. Heavy only means that there is something unresolved in your life. So in a moment, I'm going to tell you 3 places where this karma balance or karma debt lives. And when you see them, you will instantly know what you should be fixing first. So let's look at these 3 layers. The outer layers, and these layers are the visible layers, the outer layers are called the results that you see in life. Okay, your reputation, the consequences that you are facing, the opportunities you're getting, the money patterns that repeat, the trust patterns, the relationship. So the outer layer where it is visible is this. Second one is the inner layer. That is where the imprints are there. Now, your actions are training inside you your confidence, your guilt, your fear, your clarity, your resilience. These are getting fixed inside you. So they become your implants or your imprints. Then the third one is the relationship, the relational layer, the relationship layer of trust, you know. So what your actions do, what do they do to your relationships, your safety, your credibility, your respect, and the boundaries that people maintain or not. Okay. Now listen very, very carefully. A lot of people try to fix karma at the outer level only. How? They'll say, okay, let me change my job. They'll say, let me move to a new place. Let me find better people. Let me drop this relationship and start another. But believe me guys, if the imprint layer and the trust layer are not resolved, you will carry the same pattern with you wherever you go. Okay? So the big question is not why is life doing this to me? That's not the question. The real question is, what pattern inside me keeps producing the same scene outside? What is the pattern inside me that gives me whatever is going on outside? Okay? So I'll give you a small, example from my experience with one of my coaching clients. I'm not going to take his name. He was a 30-year-old guy, very ambitious, very smart, very hardworking. And he used to keep telling me, sir, people don't respect me in my workplace. So every team that he joined, and after a few months, he felt ignored and undervalued, and he thought it is politics. So usually we think, no, it's politics, it is toxic work culture and all that. Okay? So in one of my sessions, I asked him very simple, do you keep your promises to yourself? And his instant, too quick answer was, of course. So I asked him, when you say you will leave your office at 7, do you do that? If you say I will sleep at 11, do you do that? If you say to yourself that I'm going to talk to my manager about my workload, do you do that? So he was quiet. He didn't have anything to say, because here's what was actually happening. Externally, he wanted respect. Internally, he kept breaking his own agreements with himself. And what we see training his nervous system to feel, I'm not reliable, my word does not make a difference. Then life starts to mirror it. Life is a mirror of you. So karmic balance begins where integrity begins. And when I say balance, I mean positive balance. I don't mean negative balance. If less integrity, balance is getting depleted. So not dramatic integrity, but micro integrity. So if you haven't watched my session on micro integrity, please watch it. All of you who are regular have done that session already. So remember, it is about micro integrity. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to give you the 5-step karmic resetting method that will fix the situation without any guilt and without any spiritual drama. Okay? So let's understand this karmic debt or karmic interest. See, unresolved action like unpaid loans or things not returned to someone, or when you don't communicate something which is important, you don't tell someone something which you wanted to say, when you avoid apologizing when you know that you should, when you keep quiet when you know that you should be setting a boundary, when you promise something that you don't deliver. See, all these things don't disappear. It becomes karmic interest or it becomes karmic debt, and you're paying the price for it. And you're paying a very big price, guys. In terms of mental noise, always kach going on. Anxiety, emotional heaviness going on, stress going on, repeated conflicts going on, and productivity without any peace. And fake smiles, but inside there is a lot of anger and resentment. So if your mind feels noisy, even when things are going fine, there is usually an unpaid emotional invoice somewhere. I don't want to make it wrong. I don't want you to make yourself long. Just convert it into action. Make it actionable. So here is the 5-step karmic reset that I was talking about. If you apply this, life will become lighter. So the first one, like I always say, is pause, take a deep breath and ask yourself a question. What is the most conscious choice over here? Yeah. So obviously when there is some situation, you will do that. First, pause, take a deep breath and ask the question, what is the most conscious choice over here? Not the fastest one, not the politest one, the most conscious one. Step number 2 is own it. Take responsibility for it. So own your part of that situation without attacking or blaming yourself, not saying that I'm a terrible person or something, but simply saying to yourself, okay, I avoided this conversation. I was not clear, or I acted from fear, or I overpromised. Own it, whatever is happening. What's your part in that? So owning is power. Remember that shame is a weakness. Step number 3 is repair. See, karma will clear fastest through repair. Repair can be an apology, very specific one, a correction that you apply, made something wrong, fix it, a refund that you had to give someone, some money that you had to return, or whatever, a book that you had to return, a clear conversation, sometimes even an appreciation that you withheld, and you just give that appreciation, a changed behavior. And the golden rule is repair must be specific, it need not be dramatic. So if you tell someone, oh sorry if you felt bad, that is not repair, okay? But if you are specific and you say, hey listen, I'm sorry I interrupted you in that meeting and I dismissed your point, that was wrong, I'm sorry about it, I will correct it. That is called repair. Step number 4 is recommit. Make one new standard. For example, you can tell yourself, from today, if I don't agree in the moment, and I'm not going to agree in the moment and regret it later. See, a lot of times you agree with someone, and you regret why you agreed. From today, I don't agree in the moment and regret later. From today, I speak early but not late. So I speak when speaking is required. Or any recommitment that you make. I commit that in future I will hold myself back when I want to blurt out an angry reply, something like that. Step number 5, very important, practice it. So 5 or 6, whatever, do tiny actions that match your values. Small actions. This is the secret. Karma is not cleared by intention. It is cleared by repeated alignment. Now I'm going to tell you the 5 signs that your karmic balance is off. Use it to diagnose yourself, right? So here are the signs and symptoms. First thing is, same situations keep repeating in different phases. Different companies, same politics. Different partners, same argument. Right? That's the first symptom. Second symptom is, you are very productive but never peaceful. You are achieving, but inside you are feeling very, very unsettled. Third, low grade guilt or avoidance. You keep feeling that. And you keep postponing something. Number 4 is resentment. You know what resentment is? A desire to punish someone. You don't punish them, but you carry resentment. So, resentment most of the time comes, when you say yes, when you meant to say no. Because you're under pressure, you said yes, can't say no to the boss, that kind of a situation. So 4th one is resentment. 5th one is, you over-explain and you over-justify yourself. So when you're not clean inside, you try to convince people on the outside. So if you want fast relief, quick relief if you want, don't try to change your life, man. Just identify this one small unpaid invoice and clear it. And now I am coming to the most powerful tool. This 3 minutes of every night karmic audit that you will do. This is the practice I promised you. So before you sleep, spend 3 minutes and ask 4 questions. And the first question is, what did I do today that increased trust? Trust in me, trust in others, trust in life. I'll repeat this first step. What did I do today that increased trust? Second one, what did I do today that decreased trust? Where did I compromise my integrity? Step number 3, what is one repair that I can do within the next 24 hours? One message, one apology, one boundary, one correction. one acknowledgement, whatever it is, one repair that I can do in the next 24 hours, and what is one clean promise I can make for myself for tomorrow. It should be very small, it should be very doable, it should be very, very measurable. Now, every night, do it for 7 days. And start noticing how you feel lighter, clearer, more powerful, because your mind stops carrying unfinished business. Now, I also would like you to handle two misconceptions, wrong beliefs that we have, because people get karmic balance completely wrong. Their understanding is not correct. Misconception number one is karma is not victim blaming. Yeah, so I'm not saying, oh, I'm a bad person, I got bad karma. That's not it. Bad things can happen to very good people also. Life has randomness. This isn't about you. It's not about you deserve it or something like that. This is very clearly about what can you control now. What can you control now? Second misconception is karma is not instant. It's been building up. You might be carrying it. Some effects are delayed, especially the inner imprints and the relationship trust. So don't use karma to punish yourself. Use it to free yourself. See, the change may not start showing in a minute or something like that, okay? So let me end this section with this. Your future is not created by your goals alone. It is created by your integrity in small moments. Definitely try the 3-minute karma audit before you go to sleep last night. Now, if whatever I've said to you so far has impacted you in some way, write one comment in the chat or in the comment box, and that word is repair, or you can write align. The moment you name it, you begin to change it.